Emerson! Emerson! Why you do this to me? Why? 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 Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia. The moment that a team is interested in our king, in our beautiful fullback, injury. 3 months out. Oh, no, I don't believe it. But I perfectly know that this was supposed to be a loan with option to buy, so you could see him coming back at the end of the season. So injury or loan in the end is the same. It doesn't matter. We are happy to have you. I'm happy to have you. Welcome to AC Milan. But anyway, let's talk a little bit about stuff like, for example, Gimenez. Let's talk about this Gimenez because we didn't talk about it. I didn't talk about the match in the Champions League. Do you want to know why? Because I didn't see it. I could not see it and I couldn't catch a replay. So what? So I couldn't see it. I could see the highlights, but judging a match from the highlights, it is what it is. But maybe here is where you come and help me out, because this is the vibes that I got from the highlights. Great game from Leao, gigantic game from Maignan, shitty game from Theo Hernandez. What else? Great assist from Benacer. And that's pretty much what you could see in the highlights. So I have no idea how the team played as a whole. I have no idea if it was just like a good game, but because Girona wasn't as good as it should be. I don't know. Cazzo, Emerson. I don't know. So you tell me that. I saw a lot of missed opportunities, a lot of chance to thrown into the garbage by AC Milan, and thanks to pretty much Mike Maignan, we could win this match. This is the feeling that I've got. But you tell me, it's incredible that AC Milan is almost... it's in the top 8 right now. If we win the next one, we're going to stay in the top 8. Isn't this unexpected? I don't know if this is because of the new formula of the Champions League, which kind of gives you more chances, which I'm sure the Champions League would become better in the next phase, because this phase, I don't know what I think about it yet. I'm still evaluating, because for example, take Manchester City, who throw away the match versus PSG, okay? So Manchester City, who played a horrible Champions League turns, like matches, still has the chance to get into the next phase, which is absurd if you think about it. So I don't know if this is kind of forgiving or not, but yeah, I'll watch the Champions League and then I will give you my thoughts, whether you care or not. So let's talk about Gimenez. So who is this Gimenez? Why do we want Gimenez? So Gimenez was an option, I think, during the summer too. They looked into it, but they never did anything about it. And Feyenoord is asking, I think the clause is 50 millions. So AC Milan could actually get him for maybe 40, 45. So there will be an offer from AC Milan, which is going to be something like this. It's going to be, allora, for Gimenez, my dear Feyenoord, how about we give you 15 millions plus bonuses if AC Milan reaches the Champions League, and other bonuses if AC Milan wins the Champions League. So it's gonna the whole amount of the offer is gonna be probably around 20 millions. Feyenoord is gonna say no, and then AC Milan is gonna say that, well, we tried. So that's how it goes. But hopefully, I'm joking. Yeah, kinda. Hopefully, AC Milan is serious about Gimenez, and since they saw that we do not score, we do not have a strike, we need that striker now. We need it now, especially now that we have more chances to go into the next phase of the Champions League, and Walker is going to be our right fullback, you can be a little bit more optimistic, at least regarding the Champions League, right? So we need it now. Who is Gimenez? Do we trust him? Do we trust all those money that we have to spend for him? Honestly, since I do not follow that league in particular, for me it's a kind of hard to tell. I can judge from highlights and stuff, which is something, but you never have the full picture. So actually, if you know about him, you have actually been following him for a long time, and you let me know in the comments, because that will help me understand him as well. So what does he do? What does he do? What does he do? What do you do, Gimenez? Oh, he's a center forward. He's not a winger adapted to a center forward. He's not a midfielder adapted to a center forward. He's not a goalkeeper adapted to a center forward. And his market skyrocketed in 2013. So he is a center forward, a position that we lack a decent. We're always being chipping out on this position for years. We have been with Ibrahimovic, which obviously was great. Then we got Giroud, which was aging. So, but we always went the cheap way. We never really spent money. Not that 40 millions or 50 million, like 40 millions. I think it's a normal price. I think now for strikers. I mean, I would like to have a striker like Osimhen, right? We all would like Osimhen because he has played in Serie A, so we know how he is. He is good. He will be great in AC Milan, but that costs more, around maybe 80 or 90 millions. I'm not sure. But anyway, AC Milan is trying to spend money for a center forward, more than 20 millions euros. Fine. Let's try. Let's see. So one of the main doubt is how is it going to be in Serie A? We don't know. Nobody will know. And the strikers, they are the focus of attention instantly. So, for example, take Renders, right? Renders took 1 year in Serie A to make himself comfortable. Renders was a great signing. But the strikers, I don't know how much time we can give to strikers, especially in a team like AC Milan, in which you need the results right now. So if we get him, he has 6 months to prove himself, I think, and then you can probably still sell him for about the same price. But we obviously hope that if AC Milan buys him, he's actually good with AC Milan. It will depend on how many decent balls he will receive from our wingers and such. But yeah, 40 millions. It's a lot of money, especially for this management. But he is young. He has been showing good stuff. So I'll put my trust. I'd say that yes. Why not? Especially because if you have nobody else, like the choice is staying like we are like now or getting him. I'd say we get him and we try to invest and see how it goes, right? I mean, football is risky, but you know about that. He's left-footed, but I think he can score with his right foot as well. I've seen videos about that. And he plays for Mexico. So maybe some American followers, Mexican followers that probably had the chance to see him more when you follow your national team. So let me know what you think about him. I wanted to do like a reaction thing with the skills of the player, but I don't know. I don't know if it's that interesting to just see me watching the screen and just talking to myself. It's kind of boring. So I watched a few videos. Oh, by the way, probability of transfer is 78%, 78%. They might have done a good offer to Gimenez here. So let's what could I catch from the highlights that I saw? First, obviously, the highlights are highlights. And, if I show you the highlights of the King, Emerson Royal, or Calabria, or like a bad player in general, is gonna look amazing in the highlights because that's what it is. So it's really hard to judge the player with the highlights. But from what I could see, it looks like technical player. He can do some pretty interesting stuff with his feet, with his foot. So I like that. So that he tries to dribble. He's not too fast. It doesn't seem, at least, too fast, but it looks like he's in good positions most of the time. So if he can get like a good ball, he knows how to treat the ball very well. That's what I think. There were a lot of headers, so he scores a lot with his head. Sometimes with his right foot, which you never know. 'Cause sometimes they can't do that. So it's nice to see that he can score with his right and left foot. He takes penalties. Good, because we have only Pulisic that can take penalties, and sometimes Pulisic get injured. So it's good to have somebody that can shoot penalties well. So overall, it looks like a good striker. Obviously has a potential because he's very young, and before other teams get him, it's a good idea to try and get him, because like if we wait for the summer, it's gonna take a long time. I mean, we're probably not gonna get him if we wait until summer, because he's gonna have better offers from other teams. That's what I think, at least. While now, if we get him now, if we can convince Feyenoord to give us this player, because I don't know if teams want to get rid of players at this moment in time. It's a risky move. Like Feyenoord is there in the Champions League, is fighting to stay there, and giving away their striker, it doesn't, especially after the performance versus Bayern Monaco. I don't know if that's a good idea from Feyenoord, because they will have to replace him somehow. So I don't know if we can get him, but if we can get him, he looks like a good striker to me. Obviously, we don't know. It's true that we do not know if he's gonna perform well in Serie A, but he has been performing well in Europe, so that's a good sign usually. Because if a player, can do well in Europe, it means, maybe he's gonna be good with us too. And Conceição is asking for him. So yeah. Let me know what you think about him, and should we get him? Should we pass on him? Should we wait? Should we get him? Should we pass on him? Should we wait? So the past year, he scored 23 goals in the Eredivisie, 2 goals in Champions League. And I think this is when his value skyrocketed, right? So that makes sense. Well, this year, he is 7 goals in 11 matches and 4 goals in Champions League in 4 matches. So far, probably better than both our strikers combined. So, but yeah, different league. Yeah, I know, and it's different everything. But he had thigh problems. Hopefully, that is not gonna be a problem in the future too. Let me know what you think. If you like him, if you want him, if you don't want him, all the stuff. Do you believe the rumors? Do you not believe the rumors? Who knows? Okay, bye bye, ciao ciao.